Hey guys, so today I'm going to be testing out Moda brushes. So far the only thing I've put on is my Wet n Wild lip treatment and my e.l.f. liquid poreless putty primer. I always use my fingers for that. So I was at Walmart yesterday and in the clearance section I found these two Moda brush sets on clearance for $5 each. I bought the beautifully bold brushes that are purple and pink, and this set was originally $10.91, and like I said, I got it for $5. And I got the Smoke Show full face kit, which was originally $8.69, and I got that for $5. And then it shows you on the back what you get. I am blown away, you guys, because I did not know that Royal and Langnickel owned Moda. I was looking at the information on the back, and when I saw that, I was like, what? Because I have Royal and Langnickel brushes, and they're excellent. So I did not know that they owned Moda. If I had known that, I probably would have tried them a long time ago. So let me show you the brushes. So here are the two sets. So there's this very colorful checkered pattern set that is pink and purple. And then there's the Smoke Show one, which I'm going to show you these handles. How cool is that? I don't know how they did that, but there's like colors swirled inside the handles. So very, very cool. So what exactly do you get? Between these two kits, you could definitely do pretty much anything. So in the purple and pink set, you get a pointed blush brush. You get a complexion brush. You get a crease brush, a domed shader brush, and an angled liner. And then in the Smoke Show set, you get a powder. It says SM. That can't be small because this is large. So I don't know what the SM stands for, but it says SM powder, an angled blender, shader brush, smoky eye brush, and a lip brush. And yeah, I like the size and the shape of that lip brush. So yeah, I've been wanting to try Moda brushes for a very long time, but I always talked myself out of it because I was like, you don't need any more brushes. You have plenty of brushes. But I'm so glad that I just stopped and looked at that clearance section. I normally don't pay any attention to the clearance section at Walmart because it's usually a bunch of old crusty makeup that I wouldn't want. But yeah, it never even occurred to me that there would be brush sets over there. So I'm glad I stopped and looked at that. All right, so let's go on from here with my makeup. So I took a look at these brushes and I think that this brush would be perfect for doing my corrector and concealer. So let's go into my Lottie London Bright Bounce Under Eye Brightening Corrector in the shade Light. Now, when I got home yesterday, I immediately washed all these brushes, and that was late yesterday afternoon, and now it is very early the next morning, and they're already dry. So they washed fine and dried very quickly. And these are 100% vegan. They're synthetic brushes. You know what? I'm looking at these brushes, and yeah, I think this is my best bet for what I'm doing here. So yeah, this brush is perfect for this. You know, this is supposed to be an eyeshadow brush, but it will work really good for what I'm using it for. It's nice and firm, and the application is good. I have a feeling I'm really going to like these. Yeah, after I got them, I was so excited. I came home, I took a picture of both brush sets, posted it on Instagram, and asked you guys. I was like, does anybody know if Moda brushes are good? But now that I know they're made by Royal and Langnickel, yeah, I have Royal and nickel brushes, and probably paid a lot more for them than $5 for a whole set. And it's funny because I had made up my mind the other day that I was going to try some Moda brushes, and then when I went to the shelf at Walmart, there were none. Now I know why, because they put them on clearance. They must be getting like new sets in or something. All right, let's move on to the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. And I'm going to blend this in with the same brush. So this is a good brush for corrector and concealer. Yeah, I like this a lot. I really like this brush for this purpose. And because I bought 2 sets, I should have enough brushes here to really, try out the different ones, because that worked out good that they didn't give you exactly the same brushes in each set. Like one has an angled liner brush that I'm going to use for my brows, and the other one has a lip brush. So you don't get the exact same one, so that's good. All right, next would be foundation. So let me give this a shake. This L'Oreal True Match foundation is very liquidy. All right, now I have this brush here. I think that would be best for foundation. By the way, when I washed the brushes, the only problem I ran into was this angled brush right here. The shape is not, perfect. It looks like when it was in the package, the bristles got bent, and so it looks better than it did when I first took it out of the package. But yeah, this one here did not. The bristles just got a bit bent, but it's not too bad. It's usable. All right. So let's try this out. Usually what I do is I just pump a little bit right on the brush. Ooh. So it's soft and firm at the same time. Oh, I like that. It's just dense enough to use for this purpose, but yet it has movement to it, so you can blend. Wow. That is nice, you guys. I can't believe I got these for $5. Wow. Wasn't expecting to love these. There was a set that I had my eyes on a long time ago, and I wanted it so bad, and I kept looking at it, and I looked at the price, and it was a pretty expensive set compared to these. It was, I think it was more like in the $30 range, and I was like, I cannot justify buying this when I have so many brushes. But it was like really brightly colored, and every brush was a different color in the set. It was really pretty. I was on their website just looking around, and wow, they have a lot of different sets in all different colors. So no matter, and they had some like plain ones too for people who don't like the brightly colored brushes. All right, this is working out great. I love this for my foundation. Wow, that worked out really nice, you guys. I'm so impressed with these so far. Okay, so what would be next? Powder? Yep, let's move my tea out of the way so I don't get powder in it. Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Powder in Translucent. Love, love, love this powder so much. So let's see. This is the powder brush. So what I do is just tap this in, and that makes the powder come up out of the container. These are just a hint damp, but it's all right. Not a big deal. I really could not have waited a whole nother day to try them. I was so excited. These are so pretty, and so far they are working out so good. Hmm. All right. Very nice. All right, now we've got this angled one that I was saying got a bit bent. Let's try that for my contour. L'Oreal Infallible bronzer in the shade Fair. Yep, that works. Okay. And now for blush, we're going to use this massive blush brush. And I'm going to go into my Glamlite Chucky blush palette. There's a pink and a red in this. We're going to go into the pink. And this is really, really pigmented. So I'm just going to barely press my brush to that. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be very, very careful with this. Hmm. I don't like a lot of blush because I have a lot of like pink and red tones in my face anyway, so I don't like to really emphasize that. Okay, that's enough blush for me. Oh, uh-oh. All right, see how low that is? That should not be that low. So what you can do is if you mess up like that, take your powder brush and just go over like the bottom, and it will like erase what you did to a certain extent. See, that kind of fixed it. Okay, good. That's enough. Now for highlighter, I don't see a brush that I can use for my highlighter, so I'm just going to grab a different one. This is an AOA Studio F19 brush, and this is Irradiant White from Just Pigments. Just barely touching that. Tap off the excess. And I purchased this. This was not gifted to me. Because as you know, some of my pigments were sent to me by them, but this one I bought myself a very long time ago. I bought a massive quantity of it, so this whole box is this pigment. Okay, I'm just going to go right across the top of my cheekbones with this. Irradiant White. Okay, that's good. All right, now let's see. Eyes, right? MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I want to make sure I have enough brushes to do my eyes. Yeah, I think I should. Let's take the domed shader brush and use that for the eyeshadow primer. Yep, that works great for that. Okay, so far we needed a highlighter brush. I'm going to keep that in mind because I'm going to check the clearance section at another Walmart maybe today and see if I can find another set that has a highlighter brush in it, because I would not mind getting one more set, especially for $5. Because if they had them at one Walmart, chances are they're doing this, you know, putting them on clearance at all the Walmarts. So far we had everything we needed except for a highlighter brush. Yeah, this brush is working great for priming my eyes. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers palette in Eyes of the Dragon. This is the Dolls collection that came out for Halloween. The formula on these, you guys, is so nice. So if you didn't pick any of these up and you still see these displays, don't hesitate, because they are very, very good. They remind me of how Wet n Wild shadows used to be years ago. And the irony is, oh, this is the one that the this shadow had broke. I put that in a separate container and saved it because I didn't want to waste it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this domed brush and I'm going to go into this dark teal shade. Yeah, these are so good. And you're going to start seeing these on clearance soon too, because you know, things don't stick around very long. Once something sells down, that's it. Wow, that's pigmented. Probably shouldn't have dipped my brush in there quite as heavily as I did. That's okay. We can blend it out, hopefully. Wow, that made it very easy though. It's blending like a dream. Yeah, that soap that I've been using to clean my brushes with has been working out really good. I did a video about it if you don't know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm just going to leave it like this and blend the edges out after. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shimmery lighter teal that's right next to that with this brush. This is the closest thing I have in these kits to a flat shader brush. This is more like a fluffy shader brush. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do, I need to bring something in. Just this small essence brush. And I'm going to go into that highlight shade and dust some of that on for my highlight color. Okay, now what I want to do is, so I guess you would need 3 kits to have all the brushes that you needed then to do this. Just going to take a small shader brush and I'm going to just blend like the edges of this, just so there are no harsh lines. I'm going to take this same brush and go into that dark teal and just drag some of that along the lower lash line. Okay. And I'm just connecting it to the outer area. Okay. Now I'm going to take this LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in the shade Teal. I found this a while back at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to put that on the waterline. And I got it on there before my eyes started watering. Yay! Actually, my eye's not watering that bad today for some reason. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye off camera, curl my lashes, and do my mascara, and come back and we're going to try the last 2 brushes that I have here that I have not used yet. Okay, so we have 2 brushes left to try. We have this angled liner brush, which I'm going to use for my brows. And I use the LA Girl Brow Pomade in Blonde. And I used to set it with MAC Omega eyeshadow, but it doesn't really need it. You just let it dry and it sets fine. I think it actually looks better if you don't put the powder over it. So I'm going to use this to do my brows. And I'm not going to make you sit through the entire process. I'm just going to do a little bit of the first one just to see, give you an idea of how it's working out. So that's working fine. So I'll just finish these up and come back and we'll do the last brush. And don't go away because I'm going to do a really cool lip combo of something that I've wanted for a very long time. So thumbs up on the brow brush. That worked out great. Now for my lips, we're going to try out this lip brush. But how many of you remember the video I did on the LA Girl Shade Shifter pressed eyeshadows that were dual chrome? When I bought those, I wanted the lip gloss really bad. There was a shade shifter holographic lip gloss in that collection, but every time I went to Ulta, they told me, oh, we didn't get those in with the shipment, and I kept going back. They said, come back in a few days, come back in a few days, come back in a few days. I just gave up after a while and said, okay, I guess I don't need that lip gloss that bad. Well, I was at a different Ulta yesterday, and I found it. Look at this, you guys. This is the LA Girl Shade Shifter Lip Gloss, and the shade is called Pixie. It only comes in this one shade, but I tried it as soon as I got in the car, and it is stunning. It is beautiful. But I'm going to show you how I use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in nude pink, and I'm going to line my lips. And this is just a pale nude pink. And then I bought this lipstick yesterday. I think I had it before many years ago. But this is Wet n Wild matte lipstick in Skinny Dipping. And this is a very, very pale nude pink lipstick. And I'm going to put that on. Now the reason why I'm doing this is I'm trying to mute the bright pink of my lips that are the natural color. Because you'll be able to see the lip gloss better because I did that. Okay, so that muted my lips a little bit. Wait until you see this lip gloss, you guys. It is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to come in closer so you can really see how beautiful this is. Isn't that gorgeous? Just going to put a little more on the top part of my lip because the bottom shows up better because of the lighting. Oh. I'm going to do a swatch on my hand so you can really see this. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? It's like the coolest pink lip gloss ever. So that's why I muted my lips with that lipstick first, because otherwise this would get lost in the shuffle and you wouldn't be able to see it as well. So this is gorgeous. And if you go to Ulta, this is the only thing left on the display because everybody bought the eyeshadows. But this is definitely worth getting, you guys. And it was only like $5. I think it was $5. So it's absolutely stunning. And there's a lot in there too. So thumbs up on the brushes. Really, really like those. And like I said, I think I'm going to hit up another Walmart and see if maybe I can find a different set on clearance. But you know what? Even if I didn't find them on clearance, they are absolutely worth paying full retail price. These are so good. Royal and Langnickel makes Moda. I can't believe it. I did not know that. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.